Hey there, Taurus. This is your October month ahead Tarotscope for you if your sun, moon, or rising is in the sign of Taurus. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle here, just relying on my intuition to tell me when to stop. Relying on my intuition to let me know when the appropriate cards for you have turned up at the top of my deck. All right, so the first card that we're going to talk about is how you're feeling heading into this month, into the month of October. And we have the Page of Wands. I feel like that you're really stepping into your creative power. You've been working on this for a while, really working and focusing your creative energies, whether it's in crafting projects, some sort of artistic expression such as painting or writing, or maybe even some sort of physical expression like dancing or yoga. I feel like this is something that you've really been connecting with. You are a very physical sign, but you tend to be more stagnant in your energy. And I feel like you've started moving lately. You've started expressing yourself through some sort of creative means. And even if you're sitting while you're doing it, what I mean by this is that you're getting your energy moving. So even if it is just writing, you are moving in a sense. So I really feel like that heading into the month of October, you're really feeling grounded and locked into these sort of energies. There's so much blue, yellow, and orange in this card, and the blue is all about the self-expression, the orange about creativity, and that yellow is all about standing in your power and really standing in your power while you do this creative self-expression. So not only are you doing it, you're confident about it. Maybe you're even sharing it with other people. You're really using your voice and showing the world who you are. And this is so amazing. Such a beautiful, beautiful experience for you heading into this month of October. And really lovely, so as we're heading into the darker, the colder months, into winter, it's really a time of self-reflection, a time where we are a little more sedentary perhaps, and it's an amazing opportunity to do those creative acts. Really great ways to get our energy moving while during the slower months. So you're really looking great as we head into this month of October. Card number 2 is going to talk about the general forecast for the month ahead. So what's the general forecast for you, Taurus, for the month of October? And we have the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you are a little worried about your security right now, whether it is actually financially or in a more abstract way. Maybe you're not sure where you're going to live in the next month. Maybe you're not sure if your family is going to be supporting you. Maybe you're not sure you have the emotional support that you need. Whatever it is, whatever that security that is threatening to leave you, or at least you feel like it's threatening to leave you, really be sure to check in with your perceptions. Are they real? Are they being colored by your worries or anxieties? So really check in with yourself and see if you have a reason to worry about this. Whatever it is, whatever this issue is, you're holding on for dear life. We see this man, he's grabbing very tightly onto this pentacle in his mid-center here. He's standing on two and he's holding one on his head. They're all very close to him. He's holding on for dear life and he doesn't want any of these pentacles to escape him. And I really feel like this will be some of your energy for the month of October. Even if it is your creative projects, maybe you're not really ready to share them with people. Something in your life you're holding on to because you are scared and you don't feel grounded or secure if you might let these things go. And whether you have cause for this fear or not, really check in with yourself and see if it's a self-created worry or anxiety, or if there really is something that you need to prepare yourself for. Card number 3 is going to be your upcoming challenges for the month ahead. And we have the Ace of Swords. I do feel like there will be somebody in your life, and I do think this is connected to the security issue that we were just discussing. There will be somebody in your life that you will need to start some sort of confrontation with, and maybe even as I'm saying this, you know who it is right away in your head. Trust that intuition. I really, yeah, these cards are definitely connected here. So there's going to be somebody, probably somebody who threatens your security, and they're going to either say something to you or you're going to need to take the first steps and say something to them. So there is going to be a sort of beginning of confrontation, a little bit of conflict with a certain individual who is threatening your security. And it's really going to be a big lesson to you and a big challenge to you to start this conversation, to start this conflict. I mean, conflicts are never fun to get into. I feel like it is part of your lessons and you're part of your path for this month ahead. So really just scanning your environment and seeing who, or really checking in with yourself. And if you feel some sort of like, I need to say something, follow that. I think that's really important, and that's your intuition speaking. Even if, you know, the ego kicks in, is like, oh, don't say something. They'll spread rumors about you, or don't say something, like they'll stop being your friend. Just trust the kind and loving voice inside of you and follow that. That's your intuition speaking. Card number 4 is your good fortune, your blessings, and your abundance. So this is all the amazing blessings and love that are coming your way for the month of October. Wow, what a lovely card, 9 of Cups. I like to call this card the Wish Cup, or the Wish card, excuse me, because he has 9 cups. And if he had 10 cups, he would be complete. He would have everything that he wants in his life. But in this card, he has 9 cups, and he's content. He's happy. But there's still one more thing that he wants. There's still one more something that he has his hopes and dreams and desires about. And I feel like if you don't receive this one last thing this month, you're going to figure out what it is. There is a lot of yellow and blue here, which I feel like is connected to this card in the beginning with that creativity. I feel like you are going to discover a lot about yourself this month as you explore yourself creatively through whatever projects you're working on, whether it's writing, reading, whatever, as we discussed before. And as you discover more and more about yourself, you're going to feel really like locked into who you are and locked into your identity. I think you're going to feel stable and it's going to feel good. And you're going to start to figure out what you actually want out of life. What do you want to accomplish? What are your goals, your hopes, your dreams? And you're going to really identify these and use some discernment to figure out if these things that I'm coming up are from me, or are they coming from other people and from my obligations that I feel like I have, or they're coming from my fears or my worries. So you're really going to develop your sense of discernment and really figure out what you want out of life and maybe even receive it. So the last card in this spread for your month of October is going to be this month's lessons. So I really love lessons. I feel like personally that they are the purpose for our life here on Earth. I believe Earth is a school and we are learning. So that's why I like to include lessons in every tarot spread, in tarot reading that I do. So what are your lessons for the month of October? We have the Ace of Pentacles. You have 2 aces, so this is going to be a big month of beginnings, of new starts, of planting seeds, of starting new ventures. And I feel like for you, you've really been re-examining your life lately. You've really, like we just talked about, you're really starting to develop a sense of discernment and what do I want out of life. And I feel like you are starting to follow that, and it is scary, and I think that's why this card, the Four of Pentacles, came up. I think a lot of times when we pursue what we love and what we really want to do, a big lesson for us to learn and to understand and to go through is society's expectations or our parents' expectations or even the expectations we put on ourselves to do certain things. And a lot of times that might mean going and getting a job that we don't like just to make money. And I feel like you are not making that decision, which is amazing. Congratulations, and so good for you for following your dreams and your intuition. However, the lesson is still there. So you're feeling a little tight on money. You're feeling a little tight on resources. You're getting a little scared and you are a little worried for your security. So those feelings are definitely going to come up this month for you to work through. However, I urge you to continue on your path, to follow your dreams, to follow your hopes. You have these beautiful aces here. Things are going to start this month. The seeds are going to be planted. And even though you may not see the flowers this month, know that the seeds are there. They're there. There's the garden here. You have planted it. Your lessons are all about starting that, planting the seeds, and Ace of Pentacles. So we're starting to create that safety. We're starting to create that material wealth, the financial security that you are craving and hoping for, and that you need to feel stable. So you're planting the seeds for that now. So know that as you go through this month and learn your lessons. So that concludes your reading for the month of October. If you're interested in a personalized reading, you can find the link for my Etsy shop below in the description.